Click on the subscribe button, especially the bell on the right side. Otherwise, you will miss the latest videos.
So my past life, lagna, is Taurus. Everybody, welcome to Saptarishis Astrology. This is a precursor for the main past life webinar, which is happening on 25th of this month, which is again a precursor for the main course on past life astrology. So it is like three precursors anyway. So coming to past life astrology, nothing much we can learn out of our current text on past life astrology. Maximum you get is in classics like Behat Parashara Hora Shastra, Gargo Hora, somewhere, Saravali, I think so, or Jatak Parigata, from which loka a person has come. Whether he has come from higher loka, lower loka, he was an animal in previous birth, etc. And those techniques itself are very broad, you know. The biggest challenge we face in past life astrology is verification. Is the verification that, whatever anybody is predicting that you were so-and-so, whether a yogi or a text, if it is predicting that you were so-and-so in past life, okay? So whether is it true or false, you know? So that's the biggest challenge we face in believing. So another problem that happens is we tend to resort to Nadi astrology. So you go to one Nadi, it will give you one story of who you were. You go to another Nadi, you get another story. And we tend to do that mistake if the past events of this life, if the Nadi has not 100% predicted correctly, or if the future events don't happen, okay, then we tend to ignore the past life reading given by it, okay, which we fail to realize that the future events, many events do change with our ability to use our free. And we tend to think that everything is predestined in astrology, which is not the case. And the reason we fail to realize it is we have not understood the Upachaya houses correctly. One. Second, we don't have the method to calculate the percentage of free will and the percentage of destiny, A, in the whole horoscope, B, in each houses, the 12 houses. Each house will have a certain percentage of free will, proper calculated percentage, and a certain percentage of destiny, fixed karma. Now, this percentage calculation, okay, I've always kept it hidden because it has a lot of commercial aspects to it, A, and B, people will not understand it, okay. So, Anju Chandra is saying audio is not clear. Can't you all hear my audio, or you all need to be loud, more loud?
Sir, it is clear, sir. It is clear.
So this, in the main course, okay, this calculation will be given. And if I have the permission of one of my rascal students whom I love so much, you know, he has created a software for it. I'll ask him to give that software free. Like, what's important is, okay, is we understand the basis of past life. Somebody recently wrote on Facebook that it's easy to predict the past, but we want to know the future. The most unfortunate part is we do not understand the base of astrology. The base of your current life is your past. Whether it is the past of this life or whether it is the past of previous lives. The absolute base is this, is your past. Whatever you're going to achieve is based on your past life karmas and also the past of this life. It's a combined effort. Third combination is your free will and your luck and your planetary combination for this life. All these three, when they combine, and your free will, the fourth one, is when you will create your destiny in this life. Past life is like roadblocks. It is like a dam. And the dam obstructions, the roadblocks are there. Okay. So what is very important is, if you have to understand astrology, the base of astrology is your past life, is your karma. A very learned Nadi astrologer recently wrote on Facebook, when I had posted a shloka or something on past life. He said, I did not expect this out of you, Sunil John. I don't want to name that person. He's written several books on Nadi astrology. And he said, I do not expect you to be so unscientific. Astrology is not based on past karma or this thing. It is based on physics. And I was laughing. See, we can't create our own astrology. Very simple. You have to accept the Puranas. You have to accept your Shastra. The Shastra is crystal clear. Karma theory is our base of our life and also of our astrology. Just because one is an engineer or a research scientist and you land up in astrology, okay, don't create your own theories. It is based on physics. Yes, it can be part of it, can be based on physics. Your life can be part in physics, chemistry, biology. But over a period of years, in the last 30, 40 years of astrological reading, I have seen more harm done to astrology by the educated lot who come up with their own paddhatis, their own theories. Okay. And now the modern astrologers have become very smart in everything. They have started attaching either their name in their paddhatis or Brihu or Agastya or Nadi, or Parampara. ये चार लोगों को ले लो तो बस your career in astrology is set. You want to set it more, you can say the Rishi comes and teaches me in my dream. So I have seen enough people do all this, more harm. So we need to somehow, develop a habit of reading classics. Reading classics. The best way to understand astrology is you are trying to decode a chart. Who are your seniors? The rishis are your seniors. 99% of the astrologers have read a zero book written by a rishi on how a rishi is looking at a chart. What does he see first? What does he see last? Am I making sense to you all? Yes or no? So anyway, my point is, I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about the base of karma as I understand it, and I can be wrong. Because that's the base to understand past life astrology. I can straight away go into what is your past life lagna. I can straight away go. Okay. But that will be like one of our fans of Saptarishis Astrology. I showed one method of past life astrology in Kapil Raj's channel. He had broadcast it in his YouTube. So this lady, she immediately took that technique and started charging $150 for a past life astrology consultation. I was so upset with her because I was in touch with her. Okay, I was so upset with her. Without having, I spent 20 years doing this. Yeah. My aim has never been, you ask me to predict when marriage will happen, when job will happen, I cannot do that. My aim has always been in understanding the mistakes that I did in the past and am I repeating them. Baki, all this marriage and predictions will be president, all that is for the young ones. Is for the young ones who want to become famous or want to test astrology to a different level. I can't predict at all that. Okay. I'm more interested in self-correction. We need to understand that the best of yogis have understood karma to one extent. Then the other level of yogis, very high, they have understood it to some other extent. But they have not written it. Not necessarily everything is the whole truth if it is written. When I take up the examples of past life, or even if you read Chandrakala Nadi, for example, which Sagar publication, Santanam ji has translated 3 volumes. That is only, I think so, 9,000 verses. Patel Sahab, my Guru C.S. Patel Sahab had 13,000 or 16,000 verses. In the interview with Gary Gomes, who's lecturing tomorrow, which was published, the interview of C.S. Patel Sahab was published in the American Council of Vedic Astrology Journal. Patel Sahab has written 36,000 verses, original Chandrakala. From that time till now, not a single organization has even tried to translate it and bring it up. K.N. Rao said, the real secret of astrology is in Nadiyamsa. He's written it in his books. Is in Nadiyamsa. Those who do not know Nadiyamsa, it is the 150th division. It is like your 24 seconds diva. Purva Bhag, that is the front 12 seconds, 24 seconds, 24 seconds. 48 seconds get divided into Purva Bhag and the later Bhag, the later part. So that's your real birth time. Or rather your real horoscope. Neeraj, can you construct a chart? I'll give you the birth details.
Yes,
or
sir.
anybody else. Just
I will-
share this. 28th December 2021. (1703) time.
1703.
Now the place of birth is what the software doesn't show. This was near Vaiteshwaran Koi.
Sir, what is the lagna? Gemini.
Gemini Lagna 1 degree 16.
Yeah.
हाँ, ये बराबर है.
Yes. Okay.
Now, this is that moment's prashna. Actually, this is at a dargah. This is a very famous dargah. I'm forgetting that name. I even did a video of that dargah, which is near Vaiteshwaran Koi. Okay. So, round about the degree is okay. For me, important is the ascendant. The first and foremost thing, now I'll teach quickly the secrets of Prashna, the way I have learned it, which is not the traditional Prashna method. What is the Lagna? Okay, actually, no, we should construct this in Saptarishis.net software. Yeah? I had opened up that. The Dagda Rashi is 3rd and 6th house. That is Leo and Scorpio. So usko cross mark kar do. Dagda Rashi means burnt Rashi. Burnt, B-U-R-N-T. जला हुआ. क्रॉस मार्क कर लो ना एनोटेशन से.
सर क्रॉस कर दिया. लियो एंड स्कॉर्पियो.
दिख तो नहीं रहा है. हाँ अभी दिख रहा है. ओके. सो द फर्स्ट थिंग यू गोट टू डू इज Gemini. Gemini means traveling. Now if you use BSP Brigu Saral Paddhati number 14 technique, okay, so you will immediately, because it is Gemini, you will go to the 3rd house. 3rd house, there Leo is there. 3rd house, where Dagda Rashi is there. So some or head because it is lagna, and the Dagda Rashi Lord is looking at lagna. Don't forget. And lagna Lord is looking at lagna. Am I right or wrong, guys? Annotation में aspect दिखा लिया आपने. Very good. My head banged at the dicky of the car. Behind the car, the dicky was there. Okay. I was trying to remove something. We were parked at a petrol pump. Okay. And it banged. There was a very bad bang on the dicky. I had opened the dicky and instead of locking it, it fell down. Okay. It fell down. The time is 5:03 p.m. Okay. And I was rushing. I was rushing to go to Velankani Church. Okay. So, anyway, those are all in the same area, in a way. So, my phone software is the correct one, but when I click on the location latitude longitude, it doesn't show it. But at that time, my habit is, even if I'm in extreme pain, I instantly always keep my software on and I do instant prashna. That has been my secret. In the Prashniyam course, I have revealed that secret. Prashniyam course is over now, or Hindi one is still, English is over, right?
Yes, sir. Hindi is, we have only 2 classes now. After 2 classes, we will.
Correct. So in my first lecture in the Prashniyam Hindi course, I revealed the secret of Prashna. Unfortunately, people were too young and hardly very few people got it. One of them is Dinesh Thambe. He has gotten that technique. Anyway, Dinesh is present today.
Yes, sir. He is there.
Chalo, good. Then you see where moon is. Moon is in Aries. Again, Aries is head. Correct? So the event has to be confirmed, okay, via
Sir,
all these things.
Sir, moon is in Libra.
Oh, sorry, moon is in Libra. Okay, the Trikona aspect is on the head. That is the lagna. Okay, so the dispositor Venus is again coming back into the 7th house. Is retrograde. It's coming back in the 7th house. So it is aspecting lagna. So this way, all 3 ways you are confirming. Got it, everybody? But I am not concerned about the head event. I am concerned in finding out what I did in the past. Now just change the birth time 1 hour before. एक घंटा पहले लो.
Yes, sir. Now it is 16:03.
Now remove all the annotations.
Okay, sir.
So what are we doing? We are trying to find out what happened in the present. The present was I hit my head. Okay. The 4th lord of vehicle, Mercury, was again aspecting the lagna. Let's not forget it. I will not tell I'll not break it down easy, step by step and spoon feed you. You all should observe everything. You all should be intelligent in observing all that. Smartly, you all should observe. Okay. Now what's happening in the lagna? Rahu has come back. This is the past. Rahu has come in the lagna. It should tell a story. It is aspected by Mangal, 12th lord. 9th and 12th are your pilgrimages. 12th is Guru's ashram. 12th is also pilgrimage. We all know that. That is basics. Okay. And who is this Mars? It is also 7th lord of Maraka. Correct? I faced some problems in that traveling, in getting to that location, etc. Fine, no problem. No problem. Rahu is in my lagna, in my head. What is lagna? Lagna means what are you doing now? This is the secret of Prashna. People who are very advanced will agree on this. Always see the lagna shows who you are. In your natal chart also. In Prashna, it shows what are you doing now? Who are you and what are you doing now? Basics of astrology, basics of Prashna. I'm not deviating from it. अभी तक लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? Are people able to understand? Or am I going too fast? हाँ ना बोले यार, come on camera and verbally say it. ठीक है. I hope I'm not too fast for anybody because I want everybody to understand.
Yes, sir. Sir, make it South Indian chart also, sir.
हाँ, please show something.
सर
My friend,
सर आपने से 1 घंटा पीछे क्यों करवाई कुंडली का टाइम?
यही कि मैं 1 घंटा पहले क्या कर रहा था? What was I doing 1 hour before? What is my past?
Right.
1 hour before is my past.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
1 hour before, lagna will change.
Right.
I was at Dargah with my wife and my child.
Sir, you are on mute.
Now, where is the Dagda Rashi? The Dagda Rashi has gone where? 5th house or 4th house?
Sir, it will be in 4th and 7th.
Correct. Correct. Now see, let me now deviate. 4th Lord and 5th Lord are in the 8th house. 8th house shows tussle. 8th house shows your past. A chronic issue. Rahu is camera, Rahu is Muslim. I was in a dargah praying. A very famous dargah where a dargah which is built majoritarily by the donation of Hindus. Such a beautiful place in Tamil Nadu. A lot of people come over there. It is called Mannat Ka Dargah. So I was praying. We did whatever, some donation. We also did interview of some committee member over there. Okay. Many people come over there for and take Mannat, but the condition is once your Mannat is over, you have to come back and say thank you. One of my spouse's colleague was not getting child. He went to this dargah, prayed something like that. I'm forgetting. She just told me the story a month back. Got child, forgot to go back to the dargah. This one or another one, I'm forgetting that. And then the child became sick for a very long time. Chronic sickness. Any which ways. The driver, 4th vehicle, 5th Mercury, 5th Lord is Mercury, 4th Lord is Sun, are in the 8th house. Small tussle between the driver and my child. My child wanted to photograph me for that video that I was doing. But the driver took it from his hand and he shot it. The child, a small kid, Munna, became upset. But more important is not that. It's not that Venus, Saturn in the 9th house. That is not our focus of discussion. The focus of discussion is Rahu is in the lagna. Means I am, with this chart, I am under the influence of Rahu. And which was a Darga. Add one more hour to it, Neeraj.
Yes, sir.
Rahu goes where? In the 12th house, which is my past. So Rahu in lagna here, okay, is Taurus, correct? Taurus will now karna jaldi fatafat.
कर दिया सर.
Taurus has gone back in the 12th house. So my past life, lagna, is Taurus. Are you all getting it? Make that as the lagna and start reading the whole horoscope of what you did. I've given the complete secret of past life astrology in one line free of charge. And nothing new I'm saying. 3 days back, when this lecture was scheduled, let us use the same theory. Till now, everybody has understood, yes or no? I have given a Prashna chart of 2 events.